Okay guys, the first unit we're going to be talking about today is the 601st Special Operations Group, or the SFG, which is a Czech Republic Special Forces unit, a part of the Czech Armed Forces. It was officially created in around 2003, and it was the product of reorganizing the military of the Czech Republic in that year. However, its roots go back as far as 1952, and it was originally a paratrooper brigade. So, the unit was originally based in Slovakia, but it was relocated to elsewhere, and that was around 1960, and joined up with the 22nd Paratrooper Brigade, which until the members of the unit were trained accordingly to the Soviet military doctrine until 1969, and they were primarily trained in mass parachute operations, defending points of military interests until the arrival of main ground forces. From 1970 to about 1988, the unit began to focus training on small reconnaissance groups, which they were to be inserted in the behind enemy lines, basically, and carry out diversionary and reconnaissance missions. So these guys have had a lot of history to themselves. They currently from like the 601st Special Forces Group have taken part in from Saudi Arabia missions in Saudi Arabia from 1990 all the way up to Kuwait in 2003, 2002 and 2003. So the Special Forces Company, which was the first Czech military unit which operated in Kosovo as well in 1999, laid its foundations for activities of other Czech military units in the territory as well. So for the most important operations, these guys are the best way to go for, and they're probably the pride of the Czech armed forces as well, relating to special forces groups. Now then, let's talk about what they're wearing and how you can look as badass as them, shall we? Okay guys, in no particular order, the first part of the uniform is the fleece, and it's an ATAX FG camouflage, by the way. The second part would be a vest as well, which is the Molly vest, and it is a ATAX FG as well, camouflage. The pants are cargo B with ATAX FG camouflage. The footwear are regular combat boots. The face is a gas mask black. The accessory, the earwear, is the headset A black, and its handwear is glove. Well, the gloves basically are fingerless Kevlar black, and it comes with a camel back as well, which is also going to be in ATAX FG. So yeah, that's pretty much how you build up on this character, folks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get on to the next one, shall we? Okay guys, the next unit we're going to be talking about is the Marine Raiders, which were an elite unit established by the United States Marine Corps during World War II to conduct special amphibious light infantry warfare, particularly in landing in rubber boats and operating behind enemy lines. Edison's Raiders of the 1st Marine Raiders Battalion and the Carlson Raiders of the 2nd Marine Raiders Battalion are said to be the first United States Special Operation Forces to perform and see combat in World War II. However, despite the original intent for the Raiders to serve as a special operations capacity, most combat operations saw the Raiders employed as conventional infantry. This, combined with the resentment within the rest of the Marine Corps at the time, the Raiders were considered an elite force within an elite force, but led to the eventual abandonment of the experiment. 4 Raider battalions served operationally before they were all disbanded on 8th of January 1944, when the Corps made the doctrinal decision that the Raiders have outlived their original mission, and the changing nature of the war in the Pacific, with many large-scale amphibious assaults, came against well-defended islands. So, basically, in around 2014, the Marine Special Operations Regiment, serving under the MARSOC, or the United States Marine Corps Forces Special Operations Command, was renamed the Marine Ranger Regiment. This change was implemented to best show the modern Marine Special Operations Forces and trace their lineage back to World War II. So this actually meant bringing back the original unit as well into a more modern day aspect, and also giving the everyone who served in this unit or battalion a bit of taste of their own history about where they came from and what brought them here. So yeah, this is actually a really cool group. I like the fact that they were considered one of the first special forces units in World War II, and well, they are pretty kick-ass. There have been a lot of video games relating to the Pacific War as well, and well, that's pretty much it, folks. We're going to move on, and we're going to see what these bad boys are wearing. So let's move on, shall we? Okay, in no particular order, the long sleeve shirt with olive drab. The vest is an IBA vest with with the camouflage sandstone on it. The pants are 511 Tactical C with woodland camouflage on it. The feet are combat boots. The eyewear, the Oakley straight jacket. Glasses, the schmag is the face wear. The baseball cap with coyote brown, and the backpack is a Rush backpack with sandstone on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the equipment here for this particular Marine Raider. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment, guys. I hope you're enjoying this so far and the series as well. And yeah, so let's check out the next uniform, shall we? Okay, guys, our next Special Forces group comes all the way from Italy, which they're known as the Fort Alpini Parachutist Regiment, Monte Carlo, a combination of elite mountain infantry and airborne troops. The fort is best suited for high altitude operations. It inherits the name from the Alpine Skiers Battalion, Monte Carlo, as a special operations force born during the fires of World War One and deployed in the Eastern Front in World War Two. They were nicknamed the Dalvello Belinci, which means White Devils, for their white snow camouflage suits, but disbanded after World War Two. But in 1964 became the Alpine Parachute Company. And then in 1990, they gained the name of Monte Carlo, and in 1996 it was reformed. So, in 1999, the battalion earned the qualifications of Rangers. By the way, this is the only one among all the Italian special forces to achieve such an honour, and in 2004 were elevated and took the name and flag of traditions of the 4th Alpini Regiment. So this unit in particular has a large history as well, and being one of the special forces groups formed during the First World War. So it makes them a very interesting group. They were seen combat throughout World War II, and even now they're back in action again and taking on the traditions and their lineage as well, and also embracing the heritage of the unit being formed. So let's check out what they're wearing, shall we? In no particular order, the top is a fleece sandstone, the vest is an IBA multicam, the pants are a 511 Tactical C sandstone, the feet are just combat boots, the eyewear is the ESS ballistic goggles, which is sandstone, the face wear is the one-eyed balaclava black, the helmet is a carbon high cut helmet, which is also multicam by the way. The gloves are the Kevlar gloves, sandstone, and the backpack is the Rush backpack with the sandstone look to it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how you set up for this particular very particular special operations operator from Italy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one as well, guys, and we're gonna just move on to the next one, shall we? Next on our list is the Naval Infantry Force, of Mexico, which are the Marine Corps, an amphibious infantry force of the Mexican Navy. The main task of Infantry de Marina is to guarantee the maritime security of the country's ports and external and internal defence of the country. To accomplish these responsibilities, the Corps is trained and equipped to take on any type of operations from air, land, and sea. The Naval Infantry Corps was recognised in 2007 and around 2009 into 30 Naval Infantry Battalions, or Batallones de Infanteria de Mera, or BMI for short, a paratroop battalion, also a battalion attached to the Presidential Guard Brigade, two fast reaction forces with 6 battalions each, and 3 special forces groups. The naval infantry are responsible for port security, protection of a 10-kilometer coastal fringe, and also patrolling major waterways. So, the Mexican Navy has a well-equipped Marine Corps as well, just like the Americans. So let's check out what they're wearing. Okay guys, in no particular order, the top is a fleece with woodland camouflage. The vest is a 511 tack plate carrying vest with a black as well. The pants are cargo bottoms A, woodland. The footwear are combat boots. The face wear is two-hold balaclava black. The headwear, is a patrol cap woodland. The handwear is a Nomex gloves B, and also black by the way. The backpack is a camelback that's also coloured camouflage black as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Mexican Marines, and we're going to be moving on to the next special operator next. So, guys, I hope you've been enjoying this so far, and well, let's take a look at it, shall we? The United States Navy sea, air and land teams, commonly known as and abbreviated as Navy SEALs, are the US Navy's primary special operations force and a component of the Naval Special Warfare Command. Among the SEALs' main functions are conducting small unit maritime military operations that originate from and return to a river, ocean, swamp, delta or coastline. The SEALs are trained to operate in all environments, hence their abbreviation, sea, air and land. So, pretty much that is the Navy SEALs right there. Their favourite nickname of mine is the Frogmen, the men with green faces, which is absolutely fantastic. And now we're going to look at what they're wearing, folks. So, let's check that out, shall we? Okay, no particular orders, ladies and gents. The top is a fleece with a CAD pant AR camouflage. The vest is a molly, and it also has sandstone camouflage. The pants are jeans with or without knee pads, it's up to you. The footwear are hiking boots with sandstone. The eyewear is the Oakley SJ Fire, or the Oakley SJ, well, straight jacket Fire. The headwear is a baseball cap with sandstone. The headset is a headset C with coyote brown. The gloves are Kevlar gloves with sandstone. And the backpack is a Rush 24 with sandstone. So guys, I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. If you want to leave a like down at the bottom, you can. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more content relating to all the stuff I do on the channel. So I'll see you guys next time on RTC. See you guys, have a good one.